class, you know, how to clean house with beating Hufflepuff and all.
Did you catch the golden snitch?
Oh yeah, you know it, best secret Hogwarts.
Hello first years and welcome to Hogwarts.
You've probably just been sorted into your house, and as prefects, we just want to give you some advice.
Not Slytherin, not Slytherin.
Well, if you're sure, better be Slytherin!
I'm Emma, and I'm a prefect in Gryffindor.
And I'm Sarah, and I'm a prefect in Slytherin.
And we've been in charge of teaching you guys how to deal with late work.
One of the most important things about succeeding at Hogwarts is talking to your teachers and establishing a good relationship with them so then they can help you out if you're ever struggling or behind.
It's also really important to prioritize big projects, because if you don't prioritize your big projects right away, it'll stack up and you'll do all your work at the last
Something that
minute.
really helped Emma and I, especially when we were studying for our owls.
Ordinary visiting level examinations. Owls.
Was if you study in 25 to 30-minute increments, or you can set little goals. So if you are trying to finish an English assignment in those 30 minutes, just really focus and try to finish it in 30 minutes. And you can reward yourself by giving yourself maybe a piece of candy after you finish a class or an assignment, or you can just reward yourself after the timer runs out with like 10 minutes of break time on your phone.
Study hard and you will be rewarded.
List of all the assignments you have to do and do the hardest ones first so you can get them out of the way and be less stressed.
Good idea to buy a planner if you don't already have one, or just like write it on a sticky note so then you can just keep track of all of it.
When the smoke turns red, it means you've forgotten something. The only problem is, I can't remember what I've forgotten.
Also, a pro tip is using your phone to time-lapse you doing your homework instead of being on it while you do your work. So then, when you finish your homework, you can look back how productive you were, and you won't be on your phone while doing your work. It's also important to do your homework class by class. This way it doesn't seem so overwhelming. So you might want to divide up your classes into potions and then math class instead of combining them all together on the same list. Potions and then math class. If you prioritize different classes at a time, it's much easier to get the work done. Plus, each class has different deadlines, so you don't have to feel like you have to do all of your work in the same day.
If you're having difficulties with any of your classes, 'cause I know potions is pretty hard,
Attention.
you could have study groups with your friends, and you can talk about things to make sure that you're not getting too far behind. You also can use other resources like prefects or school counselors, or talk to older students if you need any help.
I think a lot of times students tend to not do their work not because they're lazy, but because they want to do it perfectly. Remember, you're going to make mistakes when you do your homework. It doesn't have to be perfect right away. Your teachers and your assignments are there to help you learn new material. So don't go into your homework thinking it has to be perfect the first time through. In order to really improve and learn more, you need to do assignments the best that you can to see how much you really know and how much you still need to learn.
Look, stop, stop, stop. You're going to take someone's eye out.
Something that might really help you be productive is if you have one set spot in your house where you have to work, like if you have a desk in your bedroom or maybe on your bed or on a kitchen table, because then you can go to that spot every day and just be in the productive mindset, and you can just really accomplish a lot of things when you're in that spot.
The Muggle world has been plagued by COVID, but here at Hogwarts, we've been plagued by the Dragonpox. This has resulted in a lot of our students taking classes online and in person. The balance between these two things is hard for a lot of students to maintain, so it's important to log in every day that you're not in school to make sure that you're getting your assignments in before the deadline. It's also important to attend meetings, even if they're optional, because that way your teacher will inform you what you're currently doing in class and will help you with homework.
Another trick that might really help you get caught up on your late work is if you kind of sneak your homework in. So like if you have a couple minutes between meetings for a class, you might as well just use it and do a couple math assignment or math questions, which is, I've been brewing a potion here while we speak to the first years because, you know, sorry Snape, but nobody's got time for that.
To stop falling behind, it's important that you do your assignments on the day that they're assigned, so that way you're not doing all of your homework on Sunday night. Along with that, even though we're out of school some days and we're online, it's important to treat these days like you're in class, so you still dedicate time to each subject as you would on a regular school day.
Hopefully you all were able to find something in this video that will help you, but we also just want to remind you that it's important to do activities that you like that can help you relax so you don't get so burnt out from doing
I
school.
agree. I think activities are very important, but more so productive activities that will constantly keep your mind engaged. For example, you can join our school's Quidditch team, or you can go on and join the chess club. You can also meander throughout the library, and if you go into the restricted section, you might find yourself in a whole new adventure. Hopefully, with utilizing these tips, you'll perform better in school and you can get more house points.
Yeah, you want to make sure that these next 4 years that you'll spend at Hogwarts will be the best.
And memorable. Yeah, not to brag or anything, but Gryffindor's kind of the best house, so go Gryffindor!
No, go Slytherin.
I guess we should just go Bengals!
When we're all working from home, something that might really help you out to be productive is if you have one set spot in your house or your room where you like to work. Like, if you